Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome on into the Jets Report by Chat Sports. My name is Patrick Siepman, and coming up on today's show, my official New York Jets record prediction for the 2025 NFL season. We'll go through every single game here, but before we do, you guys let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think the Jets record is going to be in the 2025 season? You guys give me yours first, and I'll give you guys mine at the tail half of today's show. But predict the record for the New York Jets in 2025. Now, we'll say this here first. I think the Jets' difference between 5 and 10 wins this season will come down to Justin Fields' fourth quarter passing because I think the Jets are going to be in a lot of these games, and it's going to come down to, let's just say example, 17 to 13 game. Jets get the ball with 3 minutes left. I think that is going to be the difference of them closing out these games, the difference between 5 and 10 wins for this football team. Now, I also will say this. I think record predictions are fun, but also very stupid at the same time because, we're going to be talking about matchups that are going to be taking place in November and December, and we don't even know what these teams could look like at that point. So we'll do our best to have some fun on today's show, but don't take this too serious. But the first 4 games for the New York Jets, you're starting off at home versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Then you got the Bills at home as well, in Tampa Bay, and then in Miami. So we're going to start off with week 1 here. I got the New York Jets, obviously, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers, moving to 1-0 on the season. This game is going to be nuts. MetLife is going to be jumping, but I do think the Jets, they'll start off 1-0 and get a win versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now kicking it to the reigning MVP, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I got the Jets winning this one as well. This is a trap game for the Bills. They could be looking ahead to another opponent, sleeping on the New York Jets a little bit, but I think that run game is going to be the difference maker in this one. So I got them starting off 2-0, and then week 3 in Tampa versus the Buccaneers. Give me another win there. I don't think Tampa is going to be able to stop this run game. I think Justin Fields is going to be dicing them up. I could see a Sauce Gardner pick 6 against Baker Mayfield, so give me the win there. And then the Miami Dolphins, Monday night, the 3-0 New York Jets taking on the Dolphins. Come on, that's a win as well. I got the Jets taking this one. I think the Dolphins, I think there's a chance that they finish last in the division. That's probably my prediction with how their season's going to shake out. So I got the Jets starting off 4-0, and then the next 4 slated games. You got the Cowboys, Broncos, Panthers, 3 straight winnable home games right now. Right there, this one is across the pond against Denver, but you just got week 8 in Cincinnati. And the Cowboys coming to MetLife. Come on, they got too much drama around them right now. I got the Jets winning that one, moving to 5-0. Who knows if even Micah Parsons is on the team then. So I could see the Jets offense having a field day. Now, Cowboys got a pretty good offense themselves, but I think Sauce Gardner will get the best of CeeDee Lamb in that matchup. They just got to hope, Brandon Stevens, maybe it's AZ Thomas stepping up and playing some good ball against George Pickens. But give me the win right there. And then across the pond, Woody Johnson's not going to lose across the pond. So I got the Jets beating the Broncos in week 6, moving to 6-0. Jets, 6-game win streak. That's going to continue. The Carolina Panthers at home, that's an easy win for the New York Jets. So I got them starting off 7-0 here. And then a big-time game, Cincinnati Bengals. This could be a last wild card spot potentially. Jets moving to 8-0 on the season. I got them beating the Cincinnati Bengals, shocking the world, an unreal start. Everybody's talking about it. They're headlining every single show on ESPN and Fox Sports. So an 8-0 start for your New York Jets. And if you guys want the Jets to start 8-0, let's get the good vibes going. Don't jinx us. Hit that thumbs up icon. Make it happen if you guys want the Jets to start 8-0 on the season. Now, the Jets will be rolling into the bye week, 8-0, so that's going to be a nice free win on the bye week. But then you got the Cleveland Browns, New England Patriots on Thursday night. Tough game in Baltimore, week 12, and then week 13 against the Atlanta Falcons. But week 10 against the Cleveland Browns, you think the 8-0 Jets are going to lose to possibly Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel? Absolutely not. That's going to be another win for the New York Jets, so moving to 9-0 on the season. And then you got your division rival, the New England Patriots, on Thursday night. Give me a win in that one as well. So the Jets starting off the season ridiculously hot here. Justin Fields, he's probably in MVP conversations right now. But then you got a tough matchup. All eyes will be on this game. The Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore taking on one of the best teams in the National Football League. Give me a win against the Baltimore Ravens. I got Justin Fields outdoing the other dual threat quarterback here in the AFC, Lamar Jackson. So give me a win right there against the Ravens in Baltimore. And then you come back home for just a nice little layup. You think the Jets are going to lose to Atlanta Falcons after they just went on the road and beat the Baltimore Ravens? Absolutely not. So give me another win in week 13. and they are still undefeated in our record prediction. But then you got the last 5 games of the season, all very winnable games. Dolphins at home, Jags on the road, Saints on the road, Patriots at home, and you round out the season against the Buffalo Bills. But week 14 against the Dolphins, easy win. That's going to be an easy one for the New York Jets. They'll get that win there, moving to 13-0 on the season. You're going to go back down to Florida. Jets would be 2-0 in Florida at this point, and they're going to make it 3-0. There's no chance they're losing to Trevor Lawrence, Liam Cohn, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I got the Jets winning that one as well. And then probably the easiest game of the year for our New York Jets, Week 16 against the Saints. Get me a W there. Saints are probably going to be picking number 1 in the draft. I think that's just going to be a ball control game. Jets will probably win that one 42-3 in New Orleans. So give me the win in Week 16. Then Week 17, staying undefeated. You got the Patriots at home. I'm going to get the Jets a win on this one. So all of that, Jets are 16-0. Can they complete the perfect season? No, because the Jets are actually going to be resting starters Week 18 against the Buffalo Bills. So I'm going to have them going 16-1 on the season, resting starters, getting that number 1 seed. And listen, kind of a bit on today's show. I think record predictions are pretty stupid, but they're fun to do. But in all seriousness, like if I actually had to give a record prediction for the New York Jets, I'm going to probably have them going 7-10. Like I said at the top of the show, it's going to come down to Justin Fields late in these fourth quarters because I do think the floor of this football team is higher than most people give it credit for. I think the defense should get back to being a top 10-ish, even a top 5 unit this upcoming season. Then, like I said, it's just going to come down to Fields in this passing game because, we're all anticipating the Jets from going 31st in the league in rushing this past season. They should be a top 10 unit. I think Braylon Allen, Breece Hall, they should have monster seasons. So it's going to come down to that passing game. And, if the Jets do start the season hot potentially, it wouldn't shock me if at the trade deadline they're saying to themselves, like, hey, what if we just get that extra piece to really have a strong playoff push? But in all seriousness, obviously the Jets aren't going 16-1 and wrapping up the number 1 seed in the conference before the Week 18 game. But I do think they're going to be a lot scrappier than people think. So I'll kind of fall in the middle here. I'm going to go 7-10 in my serious record prediction on today's show. But if you want to drink some green Kool-Aid, Jets can win all of those games on that schedule. Let's go to Baltimore and beat the Ravens. Let's beat the Bills at home. And then, unfortunately, you are going to lose to the Bills Week 18 because you're resting starters in that one. But in my non-serious record prediction, 16-1. In my serious record prediction, give me a 7-10 season for the Jets, which also a 7-10 season would not be bad because this is a first year with Aaron Glenn, first year with Fields and Tanner Engstrad. I think that would be a culture-building year. So a 7-10 season wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but who knows that? Hey, AFC is wide open for that seventh seed in the playoffs, so the Jets could very easily get there. It's just going to come down to Justin Fields passing late in these fourth quarters, and also if that defense, can you get back to who we all thought you were going to be, over the last couple of years? So if you guys made it to the end, you enjoyed this record prediction, hit me with a Go Jets down below. See you guys next time. As always, Go Jets.